Welcome to DEMOCREPUBLIX, where we cover the real news that matter to we the people. SHAFFER. Mueller's testimony is over. Now it's time for James Comey to answer some questions. The Daily Caller reports that former FBI Director James Comey has a list of questions he would like Democrat lawmakers to ask former Special Counsel Robert Mueller. It's a rather hysterical attempt at coming across as a neutral arbiter of fact. In reality, Comey hasn't got his shred of credibility left beyond his cabal of Trump saboteurs with names such as John Brennan, James Clapper, and Andrew McCabe. You know, I talk about them guys all the time. Those are the usual suspects. But the article goes on to say, it would be far more important for Comey to be asked questions at this point about his role in the witch hunt against President Trump. Are your queries for Robert Mueller designed to craft a narrative that fuels impeachment efforts like the memo you leaked in order to build public pressure to appoint a special counsel? When you were investigating connections between the Trump campaign and Russia, did you uncover contacts between the Clinton campaign and individuals with ties to the Department of Justice? Did the Clinton campaign and consultants working on behalf, such as Fusion GPS, try to take advantage of connections they had to the upper echelons of the DOJ in order to spread dirt on candidate Trump? Did you find the United States government instructed individuals to contact a Trump campaign foreign policy advisor and offer him dirt on the Clinton campaign? Were those interactions then used to obtain FISA warrants on Trump campaign officials without disclosing to the FISA court that the people who initiated the contact were in fact American intelligence assets? That's a really good question. Did you determine that the Russian lawyers who attended the now infamous Trump Tower meeting during the 2016 presidential election campaign had ties to Fusion GPS, a firm which contracted by the Clinton campaign to conduct opposition research on then candidate Trump? Did Fusion GPS founder Glenn Simpson know about the meeting, or perhaps even play a role in organizing it? I'm gonna stop right here for a second. I know for a fact Simpson was behind the whole meetup because Glenn Simpson met with the Russian lady that met with Eric Trump. He met with her before. He met with her before she met with Eric Trump, and he met with her after she met with Eric Trump. So what was that? What does Glenn Simpson have to do with this Russian lady? It was a setup from the beginning to set up Eric Trump to make it look like he was getting something from the Russians or had some dealings with the Russians. The whole thing was set up by Fusion GPS. It's obvious. Okay, another question that the article asks. Did you think that running a secret counterintelligence investigation against a sitting president of the United States was warranted or within the purview of your mandate as FBI director? Why didn't you notify either Congress or the president, who asked you directly if he was the target of your investigation, that the politically sensitive investigation was taking place? When you met with President Trump to debrief him about the Steele dossier, did you share the concerns expressed by your own FBI general counsel that you seem to be blackmailing the president? And I will also ask, what did you talk about with Bill Clinton? Sorry, what did you talk about with President Obama the day before you met with President Trump? Did you intentionally fail to disclose the Steele dossier, which you later called salacious and unverified? Was an uncorroborated document when you used it to apply for FISA warrants against members of the Trump campaign? Did you notify the FISA courts that the dossier was paid for by the Clinton campaign? I can guarantee he didn't do that. Can you explain how the FBI mishandled the investigation into the Hillary Clinton email server so badly, allowing Clinton to get away with destroying evidence, granting her aides immunity, and letting Clinton testify with the team of lawyers present? Why did you implant spies within the Trump administration to send FBI agents to bait the president president's associates into lying. James Comey has as much credibility as a frog has feathers. His efforts to frame the president is laughable, with 2 active DOJ investigations that both involve decisions made by Comey during his tenure as director of the FBI. He may soon have to answer a set of questions not of his own making, and he won't likely be laughing then. And I totally agree. But won't you guys put some questions down yourself in the comments box and see what kind of questions you think you would ask Comey if you had the chance to ask questions. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out DEMOCREPUBLIX.com for the latest in news. Until next time.
We live in a really nightmare. We live in a really nightmare.